Whenever I talk about pain, the first thing that's going to come in your head is going to be that heavy feeling upon your heart that you are going through hell, you're going through so much obstacles. But the fuel, the foundation, the raw material to success is basically pain because it is the foundation of improvement. You see, if you think about improvement, let's say we're going to the gym. Gym is going to be about what? Lifting weights. It is purely pain. But this pain is very, very enjoyable because we have testosterone and stuff like that. But let's talk about the things that are actually painful in the gym. The last few reps of like a 20-pound dumbbell, if you're like a starter or something, and then you keep doing biceps curls, and then you reach to like your 12th rep, and then you realize it's getting hard. If you kept on going, you are enhancing the muscle because there is pain. Pain is the foundation of improvement. So what you are doing is that you are improving your biceps now because you have been through pain. So I'm gonna do you a favor and I'm going to give you some good wisdom about pain that it is going to make you enjoy pain so much that you will realize that most of your day is just purely pain. But later on, when time goes by and you have like a week of pain, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks of pain, you will thank me because what I have here, it will be very, very beneficial. Let's get started. And before we proceed, I just want to ask you for a favor. I'm trying to spread the message of self-improvement, so consider liking and subscribing. If you did, you're doing me a huge favor in spreading the message, and you will be one of the reasons on making this world a better place. There is something really important in our lives, and it is the experience we go through. The experience we go through in our lives changes our perspective in different things. So if you, for example, have good experience with football, for other people, they might not have good experience with football, so their perspective for football is not gonna be good. But since you had a good experience with football, you will say that football is a great sport, or you call it soccer if you're American. The bottom line here, or the point of what I'm saying, is that once you go through pain, you go through a lot of emotional cycles that is going to blind you from the benefits of the pain that you go through. So basically, if I'm going through a breakup, hypothetically, I'm going to realize, okay, I'm going through depression, she left me or I left her, I don't feel like working anymore, I don't want to go to the gym anymore, I feel trash, I don't want anything anymore. You are building a bad perspective of the pain of heartbreak. So let's say someone is a little bit different. Let's say Marcus Aurelius, one of the best Stoic philosophers that could ever exist, in my opinion. He said, choose not to be harmed and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed and you haven't been harmed. That basically means, or the interpretation of what he said, choose not to be harmed, is that pain is a perspective of what you have experienced, which is obviously pain. It's called pain, so it's obviously gonna be bad. So if you choose that what you have experienced from pain is actually not bad, it is actually good because I get to improve from it. Because pain is all about improvement, as I have said earlier. So if you put in your mind that the pain I'm going through is actually not bad, it's actually good, because there are a lot of opportunities when I can actually test my abilities and to improve from it. So when you put in your mind, you change your perspective of pain and you say it's actually something good, you will not feel harmed. So he said here, choose not to be harmed. You choose not to be harmed from pain. And guess what? If you don't choose to be harmed, you won't feel harmed. And the other part of the quote, he said, don't feel harmed and you haven't been harmed. You chose not to view pain as something bad. You actually view pain as an opportunity to improve and to become better. Which means that the old perspective that you had of pain is giving me harm is going to be erased from your head, and is actually gonna be, okay, pain, actually opportunities and improvement. So you will not be harmed as long as you don't choose to be harmed in your head. So it's basically a perspective. If you view pain as something bad, it will be very harmful. It will affect your emotions and everything. There is a famous quote or a famous poem in Arabic that says, as long as it doesn't erase you from this life, it improves you. If it doesn't take your soul off your body, it improves you. And yeah, it is another word, but I don't want to say it because YouTube might be a little bit sensitive of it. So you know the meaning of the soul going, out of the body. You know what I mean. But if it doesn't take your soul off your body, it gives you pain and it improves you. So instead of just saying, okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, now we just say A to Z, for example. Pain improvement instantly. Any kind of pain turned to education, right? A situation can never harm you as long as you have a good perspective of the pain that you can face through it. If you never wanted a situation to happen in your life, you never wanted to leave that girl that you love, you never wanted your gym subscription to end the day that you had like a tournament or something, a situation can never harm you as long as you have a good perspective of the pain that it can provide. So look, if you, for example, you left the girl or the girl left you that you've always wanted a good future with her. If you view the pain, as I've said earlier, if you view the pain as something beneficial, you will never be harmed because you decide how it will affect on you. No matter how hard the situation you're going through right now, no matter how hell the days are right now, if you view it as something beneficial and cannot harm you, it will not harm you. It's all about your perspective. And there is a very good tip I'm gonna leave you at the end. Since you watched till the end of the video, I'll give you a very good tip. How can you change your perspective? Ask yourself, what if I'm wrong? That this thing or this pain is actually harmful? What is an opportunity in this pain that I can actually benefit from it? Those kind of questions are really, really good to ask yourself, especially when you're going through those kind of days. And thank you so much for watching. And remember, no one will save you but yourself.